Okay. Thank you for confirming that we are live now on Facebook. From them, this program, it's like something just feels say not for happen today, but it said it happened. So thank you very much, and for where you join we, my sister within Aussie land, Queen Awa, welcome, and Ian and one of the other brother back, we joined we not a while ago. We don't end up first one day and then we just don't try for start the program right away. We did now on Facebook and YouTube. I want to welcome on all and we join we. Initially we'll be there on YouTube only, but it not be shown at the Facebook platform. And again, earlier on, I don't apologize for when we start late, but then it seems like the program still not being ready for going on Facebook. But thank God we are now on Facebook and YouTube. Thank you, Ian, for joining back, and welcome, Queen Awa. Welcome, Ian, and welcome to the other brother with our Salone man, Pet. But wait, joining a comment, I will get a name correctly. As we did at the program today, at the 4th day of September 2022. You will watch the program right now and we get for watch them after. Don't forget for like, comment, share, and follow with different pages them and YouTube channels them where they count discoveries them we matter to you all Sierra Leoneans both home and abroad. Mina Dr. Isitu Kake-Jallow, they come live from Facebook with you weekly summary updates and discoveries. So as you did, don't forget for share this program. This program day on KID-AFAN Salone Discoveries Facebook page, and also I will share on my own personal Facebook page when I ask to Kake-Jallow, and we YouTube channel when I KID-AFAN Discoveries, and also Salone Discoveries with KID-AFAN. So as you did, I hope say we all did do well. I hope say today much better compared to last week, how the rain be done devastate we country, and Lord see what thing happen, and also we get a detailed discussion and multiple feedback from we viewers them and the one that they join with, and we don't go and do some follow-up, then we'll go out for share and also today with family them, and what will be missed out last week we will continue for also make sure say because one particular program they will not be able for one particular discovery actually be they will not be able for share with the viewers them with today before this program they done I would like for share them, so let's see what now we won't take where it can to that. And Lord starts the program, and the other hand, then will they join we, and as we continue for like and share the program, I want to say welcome and happy Monday, happy Sunday, wherever you find yourself. Tomorrow and a Labor Day now in the United States, and a weekend, and speaking and they go back now school. Parents are so busy right now. Welcome to my world of dealing with 3 children and making sure they are ready for school. But we'll continue for talk more, and then let's see how this discovery being started the week, will be end last week.
Hello viewers, welcome to your program Salone Morning Discoveries. Me and Justice A.M. Chijan from KID-AFAN.
I thank you for hosting me. I think it's a great pleasure see young people and they in such amazing work. And I think I'm so happy for their and the likes. And also within me, community I can serve in a religious position and help people them. Okay, people lead.
Okay. So as we carry on, tell me how this whole network come about.
Well, we attend the Albert Academy, where are one of the best schools there, not only in Sierra Leone, but use them vehicle there, and it has been welcoming. Another thing also, we use debates, public speaking, where them back then don't they try very hard. Currently, as I talk to you, so preparation they on for see how best we they get. We first public speaking for girls. Then a means and ways how they train girl speaking them in public speaking. Then we can also use sports. We do on recurrent peace and patriotism sensitization, of course, you don't see them. But one climax the peace sensitization with the first national peace marathon. We are in Wikiman run for peace. So I can do this because I've tried for identify myself within it. And when you try to identify your talent, and they tell you for say justice for say, most people they get more than one talent. They get more than one talent. God enough can give us just one talent, can give multiple talents them. When me what they talk so I not say from that day, you the list you not say from that. Now how best to for make the realistic sacrifices. You achieve something, you need for make sacrifice.
Hello viewers, today Thursday the 1st of September
family them where they watch and they listen to it right now and we get to watch this program. That's not, the executive director for the patriotic, you know, Sierra Leone, the youths them, now the country where on they do so many things and for empower youths them where they focus keenly on the youths then now the country. We read some of the things and where it highlights, where it talk about. If you know we don't watch the discovery, that discovery day now we YouTube channel when our Salone Discoveries with KID-AFAN. And would encourage you for watch that because it call out on we citizens and we Sierra Leoneans and we feel say we want to take part of PAN, when are the patriotic association of a network in our country. And I believe say in doing so we can able for change so many things where it can to youth empowerment in the country Sierra Leone. Sometimes we they see young ones them we really they try for advocate for we country for the youths them for let them become somebody. So not forget say the full interview day now with channel where we title when are their name actually then find it very difficult in the beginning for Branda name day, but we glad we then go with the name say Patriotic Advocacy Network Sierra Leone. So meaning that they try for go across many different districts. With that, we can see how people then can get involved. If you have somebody we left for see youth them develop now the country, because if we can develop with youth them, we can create ways them for let them identify themselves. It focus on the word identification. That was a great one for make the focus on, and I believe say if we can focus for identify who we are as Sierra Leoneans or who we are as individuals or young one them when they grow up, I believe say the world will recognize we, the world will see where we go, and that way they we self will continue for impact the society. I want to welcome all the one them we just join we welcome now all to this week's program. We get some technical difficulties or issues them, but we start the program over because we'll not be stream live on Facebook for whatever reason. We'll be there on YouTube. So this is not the one way to go on right now, and we will continue with the discovery where like we've been we've been witness actually one of we reporters them being witness the press conference we get for deal with the mudslide issue. So Lord take a listen, and also as we there Lord continue for the share and like the program. So many Sierra Leoneans them would discover wetin we dey discover, because wetin make we dey can so every Sunday. We dey can so for now we go highlight the different discoveries that we don't upload now we YouTube channel, so that you know we miss out. You know, there's so many things that we out there, but we believe so certain things important for we Sierra Leoneans them for make we go look at, for make we go see, and also let we discover them and see how we will come up with solutions them where it come to we country Sierra Leone. Sierra Leone, now the only country where we get. Now we no more get for make better.
2022, the Ministry of Information and Communication at a press conference.
Who lost 6 of their loved ones to the flash floods and mudslide of 28 August 2022. The Minister of Information and Communications, Mohamed Amanswai, has on Tuesday, August 30th, played host to Dr. Aaron Wangi, a Kenyan media consultant who is widely known in Africa for his work in developing media reforms.
And bouncing back from disaster, but also looking into the future, what we need to do to ensure that we change the narratives when it comes to disaster in Sierra Leone. And all of this is happening when we look at the wider global context. A country like Pakistan reporting that almost 1/3 of the nation is underwater. Countries realizing unprecedented.
In 2019, it was officially launched on the 19th of November 2020 by His Excellency President retired Brigadier Julius Malabio to effectively manage issues relating to disasters across the country, and also to enhance the capacity of communities to effectively respond to disasters within their own localities.
Is it Makali also in Makeni, wherein we had a lot of windstorms here in Makeni town that has destroyed houses and homes. So what we'll do is we'll make this one available to the media so that we can be tracking some of these things, and you can be asking us what is NDMA doing with regards to some of these things. I know you will be planning some questions for us. What have you been doing to save lives?
Presently, within our Wilberforce, now the Oki pitch for can witness how the registration process they go, and also we get the understanding say the President of the Republic of Sierra Leone, His Excellency Julius Malabio, get for come also and do a young registration process.
Pull them up and register me very quickly. People they say people then for register with the NCR. That make life very easy for we.
Mr. President, you don't come do registration, you don't see the process. And what thing that you call to the ECSL for ensure say them be diligent, effective, for ensure say them capture the targeted population of eligible voters, of people who are willing for votes in Salone.
Well, the ECSL not the first time then they do this process. Now every 5 years then they do them. So we expect them for them perfect them, and with the support of the NCR, it's much easier, because as them put me name in, all the other details they wait them for them ask me, then come up and they able to register me very quickly. So this I shall say for the ECSL, that will be a very quick and short process.
What is the message to citizens, and particularly where this day very key to start?
Well, the registration are part of the election. So anybody where you want for vote, you for register.
Okay, fine. Then that's now being we President, His Excellency Julius Malabio. We even go register for vote for the upcoming 2023 election. Hey, we see the happen and go happen. But before we go into that discussion, my sister said yesterday now Sunday was Father's Day in Australia, and we are a different world, my sister. Yes, we definitely want to say Happy Father's Day to all we brothers them, we husbands them, to all the one them way we celebrate Father's Day, and we hope and pray say them continue for be the best fathers ever that they have always been. Let them continue for support we the mama them, because say we not going to do this without them. So happy Father's Day to all we brothers and sisters them that's Australia. I mean brothers them especially, but why make I say my sisters them? My sisters them when I know say we're not going to celebrate Father's Day without the husbands, right? So we want to give them kudos, wait and they by we side for make sure say we take care of them, picking them needs. So happy Father's Day, to them. And I know say we the US we don't celebrate them. I don't know for the other countries them so much. And also I want for welcome now all again, for the one that we just joined with. Hello everyone and happy Sunday and happy Monday. Going forward, we're going to begin to add Monday because we know say we get people them with join we from a different part where we get a different time zone. And as I welcome now all to the program, and we appreciate everybody we make an ask so today. Even with the late start and also the technical difficulties them where we can face. It's easy like you for be your technical person and you being the presenter of the program. Oh my God, I don't know. I think say I got to retire very quick from this. I got to retire unless somebody they were going to help me with the technical aspect, but it's not easy just to get everything on. Okay. Queen Awade say you are right. We have to do that for our youth. Yeah, definitely that now will be share. The Patriotic Advocacy Network, the interview where justice being covered now with studio now 56 Campbell Street. Queen Awade say we definitely get to make sure say we try we own best for empower data work, right? So we definitely they call on Sierra Leoneans, them Soriat organizations, them for join the Patriotic Advocacy Network. Now the country where they focus on multiple districts, them then they don't only focus on Freetown. Sometimes at that we can face where we say we just they focus on one part of the country or maybe few parts of the country, and then we feel like say the other side and they left out. But listen to this particular interview. Let's see what are the plans them where they don't put in place and what that they really focus on now with country Sierra Leone. So welcome each and every one of you, and then the youths are our future. They come from Queen Awa, and as you self they watch, please feel free for comments and give me your own take. And Queen Awa they say, Mr. President, this is the first time for the ECSL to do this process. Yes, so isn't that a good thing to know? And then it continues for say we have neck before and then get the facts right. I know somebody else being send me yeah, God. Hey, Queen, you they kill me today. Oh, I really feel say you they kill me. Before you they mention this particular part, somebody back tell me say the statement where the president will make, correct, accurate, So let you understand, say Sierra Leoneans and they follow. Really, they follow the things that really happen in our country. So we encourage the president to make sure they're doing research before it go to the public. Because remember, social media, anything you talk, unless you take that post day down, but especially when you're the president, nobody going to put it down, it go viral, right? Not to your page, the other page. The word where we say is not correct. So Queen herself, they tell the president, say, yeah, Papa, before you go under, we can get the facts right. That is why you are the game changer, sis. This one, it's guy, but I know easy. But thank you very much. And that they come from Queen Awa. And we get Amana to Sanusi. We also, they say, famble them. Now, una duo to happy blessed Sunday. God bless all, Mr. Host friend, but they also join me with the welcome people them. Again, Creole interpretation. Now that is so it's a, but I think I get that. Una all and Mama Salone. I think I get that one. They say peace, God, we definitely love we country Sierra Leone. I am sharp. I am sharp watching every move. This is the digital age. Exactly. I agree to that. So, Mr. President, Get it right. Get it right. But then we also be see where we be do a coverage, where then we do a press release on the visiting of the president in a different place. Then wait, we will be watch the program. Because as I watch this right now, we will be watch the program. What you now be think about the statements? You know, to prefect, they just come out this. Mr. President, you know, left for the make yourself look like say you're not a comedian, eh? Who's kind of comedy where you want to pick, you want to put? We not say you know to president. We not say they go for vote for get you out. You know, I think you message supposed for be let them try, let everybody try for make sure say we maintain peace in the country until the election, and that's not something I have to say. We don't go through a war, a civil war will not be pleasant. Where people then really suffer, people then die, property then lost. Now make the country they be, and so we will continue for talk to we brothers and sisters them within the country, you know, for let them take them time, let them really try their best for keep peace, you know, say the election date where the president announced. I get problem with that. Me, this one I want to discuss them, you know, as to the program they go. I get problem with why make we country Sierra Leone will not designate one day in the year for say this next election day, right? We see in America now, so you know, election day now the first Tuesday of November. You know they change. You know they change for nobody. You know, it can be the 4th, 2nd, 3rd, or what. You know they change. You know, so the reason why that the importance. Every president for the Canmo and begin to talk say June 20 something in election. Then the other one come back, tell me say March 9 election. Which sense will it make? Unless I get this wrong, now it will listen to me. 2018, who still will vote? Who still will people them vote? I want for now we get that facts they straight. Law see how we go correct that. Will they get a little bit? Because that means we network, they go in and I want to apologize viewers them because we they watch come back over and they give problem. So we don't come back. This is not something we don't come back, but maybe let's see how that they look like. Why make we for the change the date of election? Why? Why not will be one fixed day? Because I know say in most countries it has to be fixed. I get big problem with that. Trust me, I get big problem with that, and I don't feel saying that the way forward for we country Sierra Leone. So please, people that where they listen, where they watch, as you know, where they watch and listen, we forget a fixed election day. Period. It no matter who done are the presidents we come, this generation, the next generation. These are laws that we need for be enacted into the systems, to be constitution, so nobody need to change them. And if na primary election back, they can indicate say this not the primary election season. And with that, we can able for educate we young ones them as they grow. And even with those days, offices then they close, or if you do work, you know, I think America, you know, we hospital, you know, they close, but then they give time for let you go vote. Either you go vote before work or you go vote after work, and the polls then they open till 9 o'clock, right? From 6 to 9. That's a long time for let people to vote. And then also schools them knocking day, because they want for use some of the schools them for let people go vote. They make enough space for people them, so that you know will find it difficult the day of the election for say, you know what, I know you will vote. Me I'm a district this now so for vote, or this now the community where they live now so polling centers them open. And the reason for that, you encourage democracy in the country. You encourage people them for let them participate within with democratic system. So I get problem with that too. Me, I don't know about you, but this now some two I feel okay, we fix. If we now some of the things in this way, we ask government for looking to for try for change with constitution, because if we can change with constitution, I'm sure Sierra Leone. It will be better for we all, not to just for the one way sit down up here and saying, I mean, I'm the president, I mean, I'm the minister, and I mean, at this. So we want for ask government for let them look into things them where they affect the general public, and we welcome everybody. We just the join we welcome on all, and I want for take the discovery to sport so that we'll see what team will be able for discover we can to the sport discovery. But let the conversation continue, because even though we start late, we want for still continue to encourage we brothers and sisters them with join and watch me right now for make them comment on the program live. And if you normally don't see at the highlight this, you will just join me and you want for the part of this program today. You can either call we WhatsApp line, within our Facebook page, or you can click on this link and then try for join the program. I will add you in so that you will say a few words in terms of the topic them we will discuss right now. We can do that, I will say, almost at the end of before we get to the entertainment section. I will try for bring, people that we want to come live and join the program and say a few words to we discoveries there for today, and maybe that one for the registration. So let's take the discovery to that program.
Viewers, Mina Sila Kemtakabo, and welcome again to another exciting edition of KID-AFANdiscoveries Sports.
Because the on innovation, we are in the exact 50-meter competition pool, minimum, no more or less, because we still be gonna see. So I feel good and I perform well at this up the same standard. Start this swimming from one small, like we after school, we kick for the lesson, kick kind of stadium. They will reach now to the between, but still waiting me love. I'm not have play football or other sports, me swimming. So I just dedicate and I focus. But end one day, Mr. Made see me how they swim, and they say, okay, I want to join the swimming team and contact my parents. And from that day, I start after school. I can swim, I go home. So they're not able to come take we one side. So then we be like 3 different locations there. Because I know to win, I'll be swimming and with athletics. I'll be in one village. Then the badminton another one in another village. And George and get their own village. So we be scattered. But we like in OPC we can come together. Or if I go watch George, the book boss and can go to the venue. So we get, but the accreditation they differentiate any other thing again. So we always be one.
Well, we may get the opportunity the last time for interview you and Titi Dobia, but unfortunately today we get the understanding that Titi in stop na Senegal, Dakar, Osai, and then a campaign with the team. But you and Titi na the eyes of Sierra Leone. So how the relationship time between you and Titi?
Well, the Senegal campaign me first start and we open that campaign. So because the relationship between me and Titi is good, because me become a big one, big brother.
Okay, from them, that's now been one of we swimmers them way we don't represent we Joshua Wise, and we want to say congratulations to Joshua and to all the other one them we didn't go represent we get for publish that video day today, but we try for include them or incorporate them into we discovery for today, but it's gonna come right after this program, so watch out and let you listen to the entire interview. Salone, they make waves. They make waves, believe it or not. Despite the challenges we will face, despite what's in the gun, we want to continue for discover things them we will improve we country Sierra Leone. And as I say that to you, Una self will agree with me. I think we do very well when it comes to the swimming, and the government now don't come in, this give their own support, to the brothers, them, the sisters, and the young ones, them, for make this something very a career like, because sometimes we put in the come into the sport, they need to take us in a career. Lord just takes soccer, basketball, okay, why I say soccer, I mean football, I go back now the Salone side, football, basketball, the other one winner football in America, right? Then when they make boku money, And in order to then know they make money, the people that they even manage them, they make money. And at the same time, the sport medicine is more expensive than any other medical, field, because if you broke a bone or injured a nerve or a tendon where they play sport, where they go put you out, somebody don't give contract for how many $1 million. Now you go, they out. They go for try all out for make you get better soon so that you will continue for play sport. So we will like Salone. That starts with the government, the Ministry of Sport, the Ministry of Sport. We are gonna continue for advocate for all the different sport disciplines them, because as we now know, AFANDiscoveries in sport don't they go about different sport disciplines them, bring them to you the viewers them. That one I know say we get them sports there where they happen now with country Sierra Leone. With that being said, we commend the government for when they don't begin to recognize the sports them where they happen now with country, the soccer or the football, and also the swimming. They're really happy. And when you listen to the young man, you go hear your thing he say. And also prior to that, we be done do an interview with the president for the swimming and water polo association now the country. We tell we say now government they recognize what in they do, and we don't do other sports them or discoveries them when not traditional sports them where we be the play kick seed, and then other one them way Accra, you name it. We don't do discoveries on these things, and we don't do them since last year, June. 2021, and we will continue for bringing sport discoveries them for people that know say, not to everybody just get for be the lawyer, the politician, or the doctor, or other things them. Talents then they where you can born with and where you can able to do very well in our society. And we understand, say we brother, Musa to will get some issue. But you know what? Waiting, I don't begin to recognize now we country. I think it makes sense that we try for see how best we will provide some psychosocial support to the one them where they suffer mental health issues, where it can become a distressing factors. And not only that, think about it, this person didn't have the spotlight. As they didn't have the spotlight, there's so many pressure when they go on with them. So that therapy, that time for get a discussion, for see how then they feel, how then they see things they go on with them, I think is very important. I think we invest in that as a nation, and we ask government for see how themselves will take that very seriously, say mental health is important in the everyday living. Some man go they go through something, but we're already, if you really ask me as an African woman, I will tell you, say we're too strong. We're not can take anything so stressful. But sometimes some stress then really can take so much toll on you. You don't even know what thing for do. It affects you day-to-day living. It affects you in many different facets of life. So I advocate for that, being a health practitioner, knowing that say we as a nation, we as citizens in that country, we ask for proper health care, as we ask for water, light, electricity, and we basic needs them. But overall, somebody in mental health is important. You see Michael Phelps, when a world-class swimming athlete na Sierra Leone. Hey, God of mercy. No, see, I already don't they ginger up myself like say Salone for camp first. Oh, no, forgive me on that side. I took care about this country, so therefore they always think now for do the best. But Michael Phelps now a world-class athlete now the United States. Now he don't win so many medals then at the Olympics, but at the end of his career, where he say he don't retire, this young man get for go through therapy. Currently, he do an advert for a therapy company for let people then see if they go through a lot as a young man, right? So I want to apologize for that misspoken word, but waiting at the time for say people need therapy. Simone Biles, for example, an American gymnastic young lady, he find himself in a foster home, but he end up for, do very well and look, it represents this country. Why make some of them think they are important for discuss and do a comparison of and then compare America to Africa? In no way. But I want the similar things them for we country. If we able to put systems them in place for make we country grow. For now we see waiting we self don't learn from another part of the world. We bring on our country. That way they we can able for see how best, things then will improve. We will kind of bring recommendation because if you bring your own expertise into the nation based on your studies and what you don't learn out there and implement them, not just bring them, but also try to let you implement them. So today I encourage everybody for continue for the comment. We get less discussion, I understand, because of the late start and everything, but something very important where we sister say we in a queen say, my sister, this will continue until we fix our corrupt construction or constitution rather, right? So what thing it is right for say, as I be mentioned, say election date for be fixed, for be one way, no presidents not come and announce them. It will be something where we all know, say after 5 years, now this 90 happen. If delay been there for whatever reason, we all see COVID-19 hit the world. But America not change the election date under no circumstances. So long not use that as an excuse as the reason for why we need to get a fixed election date so that every pikin we born from preschool to college no say election day na so date. So when the time come, they no say once they don't turn 18, therefore vote. It make them exciting. It go make sure there's one day part of we process, we democracy process. I continue to welcome everybody we just join. We country too corrupt. It will take years to fix or heal that cancer. Now we country. May Allah help us. Amen. Amen. Sister, that's well said, and I appreciate that coming from Amana to Sanusi, where they say, same thing where my sister said, corruption. Now the problem make we know we get a fixed national election day, right? Same they come up from Amana to Sanusi. Please continue for bringing feedback, and as we highlight them here, and we go read them out loud. And then sport on doctor, stress and mental health is very important in present day of the world. Absolutely. And the reason is like even research don't show see many people then they go into this part of the career path of being a mental health counselor. You don't need to be a psychologist to do that. Then get a degree pathway where they focus on psychology and they provide therapy, psychotherapy, while working at primary care. I get patients then we can come. But because I know say I get limited time for address some concerns then we require. Maybe you need for spend 30 minutes, or maybe you need for spend 1 hour with this patient here for discuss what are the true cause of the person in mental health, and then refer them to a psychotherapist. The reason being, the psychotherapist get the time, get the attention for no say he go ask questions them, follow-up questions them to the patient or to the individual. No, not just say patient, but to the individual where they go through some stresses them, where they affect them day-to-day living. So mental health is important in what we do, in how we function in a society, and also how we contribute in a society. What make I raise this topic now because of what we agree about we brother Musa Tungo, now one of we finest in the country. In as much as certain things and they happen, you get to question why this is happening. Somebody will don't travel twice overseas, if I'm not mistaken, where he get to come back. He say, no, we will tolerate. Look at say, oh, they will pay me more money now. If I train now, so they will pay me money. Then you don't kind of encounter again. Then he continue for experience similar things. They get off the bus. They want to get off the bus. I'm going to host. Did you, as the coach, you and the coach, my question is, what thing na be you don't take? What thing you able for do that day for talk to this young man and find out why make it feel like this. And also before practice, before all the time, no more possible, no more na play soccer, no more play the football. Una can get time when they discuss. Una can get time when they call the athletes them for say, you know what, this now we don't observe where they go on. What if you say we can do as the ministry or as a team for make sure say you are well, to do so that you could participate fully, give you 100%. And if we can do that, trust me, I believe say we country, we athletes then will continue for like waiting and they do, see say they get the support where they need. Stress now one thing, we all go through stress, but sometimes it could become devastating for certain individuals where they can not only need psychotherapy, they also need antidepressant, anti-anxiety medication. But we can start with the therapy, the discussion. If you can open up to somebody about what thing they go on with you, I believe so you doing so, it'll find way for make you go deal with the situation. They say a problem discussed is a problem solved in many lights. And we waiting at the health field, we know see where we can to we patient them, we want for hearing from them. You don't just get for Kano and tell the patient, say, oh, the doctor don't prescribe this for you and that's it. First, you want to know how these patients they do today. You want to know whether this patient is alert, oriented times 3, 4, meaning they know themselves, they know side and day, they know the current situation, they know the date, or they know the current situation where they around them. That's important in their care. That holistic care important in even with day-to-day living or in with day-to-day lives and what you do. I believe say this is an important discussion for me, given that some tendency we self me we don't have to go through me own. Trust me. There are times I go through certain things, but with prayer, friends, the way they talk to family members, the way they talk to spouse, can help. It can help greatly, but at the end of the day, you won't forget that ongoing discussion. So we ask one more time, and we'll continue for advocate, Sierra government and the sport ministry try to put things like that in place for the sport loving people, them individuals, them or the athletes, them where they play soccer, they play where they do swimming, basketball, any type of sport now we country. Let we make that way of creating support system now with communities them. Now decide on where we work. We where they work, we self know sometimes and they even offer you, that staff, let the helping heal, like now my job, like you where they go through grief. You go through grief because you don't lost a patient, but you don't know how to express them. Then they give you the support where you don't need to tell anybody, you can do it anonymously over the phone. Therapy day for you. These are the different things that we see and we observe in our country. As we observe them, I will continue for share my own part, and I will continue for tell me brothers and sisters them when they live in the diaspora for let them share your experience. Because if you share the experience, I don't say we're going to embark on them as a nation in how we can help one another in the country. Another comment come from Queen, and thanks Queen for picking that up as well with me. And all the one that we don't comment, thank you. We need to pay attention to it so we can tackle it very early to save our world, especially our youth. Absolutely, because think about this. Thank you, Queen, and think about this. Waiting happen on August 10th. August 10th, if we engage with youths them, with things them about to happen, trust me, and we start them at a very early age. We already don't go at certain level of education. You go through psychology. You may do a 101, or you do a 201 or 200 or more, depending on which in your career path. The reason is they want to let you understand the brain, the mind, the way how you think. And this is not something we go encourage with leaders, them, with community stakeholders, them, the religious members, them, because they're self-learned psychology. Within the Quran, within the Bible, you see verses them where they talk about how we should think about individuals. So we encourage them for let themselves continue for preach the word in how somebody will able for comprehend things, rather go into violence, go into things that we know well for them, and also we go affect them as an individual. So as we continue the discussion on mental health, we're important in what we do. We don't see say Salone don't begin the show up at the different side and we come to sport discipline. We call on the administration of the or the Ministry of Sports, for letting them know say they can get a psychologist, they can get a psychotherapist. We go they stand by for talk to some of we athletes them. In that way, we know we'll find them in these type of things. Then we now people then they take them out of context and like the wife they come and they try for defend the situation, which is tough. It's a tough one. For that somebody left, a married who also for do they can't defend a man. Trust me, now a sad one. And Lord, we know hope and pray for that for any of we brothers or sisters them now the country or we do sport. So they take plenty thank you to Steele and to Ishmael as well as Justice for them discoveries and where we don't share. Lord, see waiting our next discovery for today as we continue the program. While there, if you know we don't follow KID-AFAN Discoveries, KID-AFAN Salone Discoveries Facebook page on the YouTube channel with our Salone Discovery. We encourage you, please, while you watch now for continue for like, share, comment now the program. And we are brand new Facebook page and we still they grow and we know say we will get somewhere. And we bring our discoveries and we really matter to Sierra Leone. The team that on ground, you know, see our hardworking young men and women. We really want for continue for bring discoveries them to now. And to me now, so and to we viewers them when they join me every day, I'm sure when I will see the different things that we don't do for the last couple of, for this 1 year in, where we don't do the discoveries them. And we'll continue to do that. And we need your support. And without Tuna, I don't feel so we'll bring all the discoveries there. But I want to say thank you. And Lord, take the discovery to the next time.
Hello, viewers. This is Salone Discovery and me, na Justice A.M. Tijan. Yesterday, na be Sunday, 28th August 2022, Usai we see na social media places will be affected by the downpour of the rain yesterday.
To start, I think we want to thank God for the showers of rains, but now torrential rain way very severe, and as with the talks we experience with the still get rain, and this one been so heavy to the point that the time way it take people unawares and how it happen it been very mysterious. Affected houses and 3, but 5 in total.
Okay, so in these 3 houses then, how many people then be occupied these people in these houses then also?
Well, we not able for give as on the state community and the way directly affected we die the community young people come for dig them and blame for the rest of say 4, 5, 6 hours them day on that struggle, sir.
Quick one that's now being Justice, we being going at the Looking Town, DC community after the mudslide we take over that community day last week, and we been land say people then lost their life, and also we be done do share discovery today. We identify the number of people that we be done lost their life now this particular community due to the mudslide, and we been get an extensive discussion last week Sunday about what happened, and we heard from one of the pastor them at the community within them feel say it will happen, but what listen to the entire interview. But again, from last week, I think I will continue for say let government find a way how they will ban communities like this from constructing, like people left for the court tease them now them place there also because they give a way for make the water gets blocked, and we see wetin happen, a devastating one, and we get a climate change wey happen now we country last week. Believe it or not, that's what happened. And if we look back at social media or wetin be dey go around, them being discover an elephant. We no go, we own camera no go the bona waiting we watch where we dey go on. For the first time ever, we see say elephants, show up. Unless somebody else we don't see elephants before. But for me, for the last 4 decades, I don't feel say that's not something we meet or ever hear about or whatnot. I mean, I ask you from Africa, do you guys have elephants, lions, and all these different things? I said, where I'm from, I've never seen anything like that. Sometimes I'm in discussion on a waiting, I can tell people there. So climate change, it affects we greatly. We life, we society, we community, the things that we do, we health, and overall, somebody in life, like what thing happen. The people that we die, we want for say may their soul rest in perfect peace, because at the end of the day, it's a sad one. Foresee something like that they happen. And another thing I want to say, I'm sure people that we can go and live in our communities like that now, because they don't get way how to prevent them. And we believe say governments can able for first identify a location where it will tell the people and say when I live in a so community going forward, no one know for live now then kind place then also safe, and put mandatory things them in place, because you get the right to do that as a leader or as a government, for make sure say your citizens and safe. But people that can just feel say okay for live anywhere, and I don't feel say okay for let them live anywhere, right? So with that being said, now we take the discoveries to inside the box, where they ask critical questions them about we country film industry. Very good. This one is good. It's good, but as I continue for say before we bring that, may their soul continue to rest in peace, and with the hope say we can do programs them where people them will be educated on waiting they happen at the community and how they will keep themselves safe and protected. I don't begin engage with some other people them for see how we will bring that kind of discovery day, that kind of dialogue day now we country, for make we identify the problem and talk about the factors and the effects them. When if people have been watch or they follow me on Twitter, and also the program will do, I even change the title, say the effects, of lack of proper systems. Meaning, if we don't get proper systems in our country, it definitely they affect what thing they happen in our country, Sierra Leone. I tweet down there. After I tweet them, I decide for title the program of last week. The effect of poor systems in a nation will lead to catastrophes, right? That cannot be undone or changed. That's not me own take. That's not what me believe. Some man will say, no, we don't do well. We don't do certain things that will prevent certain from happening. But for me, now because we systems are very poor, make we not able for go forward, now make it affect we as a nation. And what thing happen, we cannot undo that, because we get poor systems in the country. And we really need to address that. If we want for us Salone go forward, we need to address that. This they come from Amara to Sanusi, where they say, oh Allah, let we leader and government please focus on the country now to make Sierra Leone better. We don't gain, we don't gain from all wahala na Mama Salone. May the departed souls rest in peace. Amen. Amen. Thank you. Thank you very much. Where they come from, Amanatu. And as I speak, when they say exactly, we need systems in place. Because if we don't get systems in place, we go continue for suffer. Like this, we will continue for lost lives them because we get poor systems them will cause catastrophes that cannot be undone or changed. And that's me think, and that's my own take. So man get a different one. So with that, we continue. Amanatu, I like your thank you. It nearly come up because a big one. Then Queen also they say we are whatever you do in life, if you fail to put systems in place, it is a waste of effort. Yes, systems have to be in place so that we not go find we self. We not say where the natural disaster they happen enough what happen. Oh. Nobody is saying that we know to God, but I'm sure God creates. We create things them. We create we environment. It creates certain things them. We for protect we surroundings them. But if we as human beings them feel safe, we for come and do certain things and just because we want for do them for whatever reason, and we not get people then when our leaders and for stand up and tell we say we are wrong, no, don't do that. This is where you can build. This is not the place where you can build, and this is not the place where you not for build. Leadership takes a lot. Leadership means a lot. It means say you for engage with the citizens. It means say you for put measures then we go implement and enforce these measures. Unfortunately, you may want to agree with me, we don't see that happening. We don't see that happening, not about criticizing, but it's more about providing these recommendations and solutions to the current administration. Let them listen to what people then they say. Let them try for see how they will bring solutions them. As you bring the solutions, try for implement them. Because once you don't implement them, not stop the enforce them, and people then will listen. And with the hope say we all continue for learn from this, and we all continue for advocate for the people them now we country Sierra Leone so that we nation will be a better place. Thank you very much, Queen and Amanatu, for those comments. And come on, Amanatu in other emoji they say facts. Thank you so much. The big emojis and they refuse for calm, but Lord take the discovery to this inside the box will be very of some media platforms them as to how we will improve we movie industry in Sierra Leone.
Hello and welcome to another episode of the program Inside the Box from KID-AFAN Discoveries. Me now host Patricia Vandy. Okay, they left for buy Nigerian movies, Indian movies, and so forth. So tell we waiting now the problem towards that.
Well, the reason why Sierra Leone people need get a taste of Salone movies now because of the way that they act and also that they see say Salone movies get the taste the way it's supposed to get. So now that's make it, you see say most of the Sierra Leoneans them they left Salone movies, they prefer for watch Nigeria and other Philippines or other agent movies them.
Like could be danger. Yes, because of the comedy, the like of the Sarah story for them, where the whole attention be there per movie, understanding as Salone here, be danger. But right now, they don't concentrate on music.
Because like I for say the TV station they plan for we pass to the stream, we buy or download on our phone.
All right. So the one way you can download and watch on your phone. Tell people what you like, but Salone movies inside that one.
Like actually, they get the drama nice, but like the PG language monarchy like when they mix this one we create out English and then you like
some story then they when Nigeria ki acts. Salone they ki act so but they don't act like Nigeria ki acts then story they okay this thing. No see then Nigeria film the some okay watch. Okay, they can teach you some story there with the more with the woman there. Would they look from Nigeria film there. But Salone film, I watch Salone film more than musical. I watch, but like now I watch Nigeria movie and not to watch Salone movie.
Alright, from your favorite program is back again. Tell Me Salone with your favorite.
Okay, Before I go to the one where they make with a crack, laugh, and jokes, I think now we talk about the movie industry in Sierra Leone. So as everybody know, I like movies. I like to make films. I like to create content. We will brand and showcase Sierra Leone at a different lens. So we see where we've been doing inside the box discovery where one of we own reporter when Patricia Vandy, we just joined we not long ago. This night in fourth episodes on the different inside the box. So we don't focus on the TikTokers them, the one entertainer when I be Zainab Sharif. But this trip we really focus on the movie industry in the country. Waiting at the reason make people them now we country not the engage themselves for watch salon movies. Rather than will prefer for watch other movies them now different parts. We never say it's wrong because to tell you the truth, you get for watch other country than your movie in order for let you learn certain cultures them. Number one. And me as a filmmaker, a movie producer, I believe say now way for make we self look and say, you know what, we can improve in how we movie industry will look like. So as we always continue for say we want to do good movies them. Now we take them to the street for find out that man, that woman, that young man, that young lady, where they watch salon movie or where they watch other movies and then they find them very entertaining or exciting for come about and listen or even sit down and watch salon movie for 2 hours. Wetin are dem view, wetin dem think, wetin are the recommendations dem wey dem go give to the filmmakers dem, to the TV stations dem, to the movie producers dem, and to the actors dem. We hear it from the first young man, he no dey only watch salon movie, he also dey part of am, he na an actor. He talk one thing, and which is very important. Sometimes who dey make movie, sometimes people dem can want for say, oh, just put so person there. Let it play the role because you want let it play the role. But that person they maybe not get the physics, not get the looks, not get the appearance for make it play that particular movie day. So why make you want for put that particular person or that particular individually for play that role day? So that's not something where we get to find a way in how we can correct that. Right? So as a filmmaker, I have to say I've been very critical. The people that I work with will tell you, not say I not trust wetin and they do. No, I do. I like wetin and they do, and I make I still continue for work with them. But I will tell you, say, where it comes to Endless Law, we will probably share the trailer again today. We don't share them. I comment on things then why I feel say it will affect the project as a whole. In their mind, they used to do it just in any kind of way with them plans do them. One of the actors them tell me, say, doctor, I really, initially when you be the comment or when you try for direct, say, do this, I be the take and say, oh, that's too much or what. But at the end of this movie, I don't learn a lot from you. That come from, one of the actors them. And not to say I did direct movie just here and there. No, that was my first one. I did direct on other things then. It was my first one. I've been determined, say there are certain things I want to get out of this movie. And the reason being, so the director going forward will learn now, say, this woman, if I work for KID-AFAN films or I work with KID-AFAN films, now so movie will be produced and I so for produce certain things now. So that recommendation with this young man did, I feel say all filmmakers now we country and producers them, actors them for take them very seriously. Another thing we come about where I believe say important for we TV stations them for let them self-play, we content them. As we see the music they do well, we believe say the film self will do well. Within the film, you can create jobs. People that can become independent and take on as a career. So as we encourage that to happen, let we ask we TV stations then within our country currently and the online streaming platforms them for the play Salone movies. You can see KID-AFAN Films and also Sierra Network Production. Sierra Network Production gets in own production channel. But like the projects that we don't work with, we can see it in our Salone Discoveries with KID-AFAN, and also we get the other one with our Sierra Tone season 2, but season 1 in our Sierra Network Production. They play strictly Salone film, and also they get multiple other streaming platforms them where they come and play Salone movies them, so that we go continue for improve and make sure so people can give you feedback as to how we go improve. Then we get KID-AFAN Discoveries, where they now focus on entertainment and all we new movies then a day we get for try for publish them. So if you know we don't watch Big Yard season 1, where we've been do together with Sierra Network Production, KID-AFAN Films and Sierra Network Production don't collaborate before on other movies them, and then KID-AFAN Films, they continue for collaborate with other filmmakers in the country. Like we get Media Evangelical Drama Ministry, where we don't do the scuffle. With the hope say we can finish the editing, we come up with a trailer, as well as we'll come up with a date with our movie they get for premiere. And with the hope say we will hit international platform. Me as a filmmaker, me as a producer and a director in movies, or we like movie, or just want for invest in movie. I want to see movies that where they break boundaries. Movies that we're not just within the four corners of Sierra Leone, but also they all over now West Africa, other parts of Africa, and even internationally. The vision is big, and I hope say God can help in how we can able to make sure see that happen now we country. We they see when we watch the Academy Awards here in the United States. We they see when they nominate foreign films them. Then categories then they can go to many different countries them. We know say we not reach the 8, but we hope say we will get there. We hope say we will get there. And with that being said, we take the discoveries. And we hope say you go and watch the entire episode for let you hear waiting Patricia be the question we guess them within the program. And I appreciate the feedback, the honest feedback we people them they give. And I hope say I will continue for share that particular videos they Udana the director for AYV, Udana the director for SLBC, Star TV, all the other one them. All the random TV stations that I will continue for talk, let them play with your own content. And also let the actors, them, directors, them, producers, them also take some of these feedback. Going to the street, getting the views of the people. I believe saying a good one. Queen already say exactly. Yeah. Them feedback that they now want for see. One for hearing from the people. Wetin make una need to watch Salone movie? Wetin make una feel say the other movies them more exciting for let you stay focused, stay glued to your television set or your device for watch and take to the end. And then when you watch Salone movie, you just feel like say, I don't know. We get Sierra Leone season 2 where they play right now up to episode 5. And so many things that only happen in our country, we tend to want to focus on that. And as we come with that, we will continue for complete the episodes them for make people then will see that. And as we gear towards premiering for Endless Love within our salon, once we don't come up with the date, but once I get the official flyer, I will begin to share and also every week where we talk that now. Endless Love, where they come up from KID-AFAN Films, will premiere the 23rd of December 2022. If you didn't have Salone, look out, because that will be the opportunity for let you engage with the actors, them, actresses, them, and most of all with the directors, them, as well as the producer of this film, winner Dr. Istukake Jalo. And we hope for that day for let it happen in good health and in good spirit. Say that we will day for premiere this movie for people that will see what we get for do. But with that, we will continue for learn. We will continue for do seminars them for we actors them for the film industry in Sierra Leone and see how we will continue for promote that industry day, because that's something we're me passionate about, and I'm sure you and are also passionate about with country content, and also how you said will come and join me in this fight or join me in this particular mission in how we can able for promote the movie industry in Sierra Leone. So they take this discovery to Tell Mi Salone, where Ishmael they go and create more problem for people than the streets. But no, listen, what did they say?
Please presenter Ishmael Dadis Bangora. So school you go?
Well, in upline school I go, K school.
Okay, K school and Kenema.
Yeah, Kenema sir.
So how you go say who there? Now with this and now we don't super English.
We are yeah.
Which school you go?
We are.
You not just waste money.
One more chance, one more.
Hey.
How you go say who there? Now with this and now we don't super English.
We are yeah.
They give God bad name.
We are.
Where they give school bad name.
We are enough to do so.
Kampa English.
It has come. You lie.
So how you go say who there? Now with this and now we don't so.
Talk. We wait to talk. We that are here, we are still here.
You! I want me.
It has come to come. Hey, you be full of hype.
So how you go say who there? Now with this and now we don't so.
Say?
We were there. Yeah. Now with this and now we don't so.
We that are here, it is us. Hey! Come again, he say?
Tell Mi Salone with your favorite presenter Ishmael Dadis Bangora. So school you go?
Well, in upline school I go, K school.
Okay, K school and Kenema.
Yeah, Kenema sir.
So how you go say who there? Now with this and now we don't super English.
We are yeah.
Which school you go?
We are.
You not just waste money.
One more chance, one more.
Hey.
How you go say who there? Now with this and now we don't super English.
We are yeah.
They give God bad name.
We are.
Where they give school bad name.
We are enough to do so.
Kampa English.
It has come. You lie.
So how you go say who there? Now with this and now we don't so.
Talk. We wait to talk. We that are here, we are still here.
You! I want me.
It has come to come. Hey, you be full of hype.
So how you go say who there? Now with this and now we don't so.
Say?
We were there. Yeah. Now with this and now we don't so.
We that are here, it is us. Hey! Come again, he say?
We that are here. It has come to come. Yay! Quality education again. But anyway, that was a fun one. Where Ishmael say it need for put inside Tell Mi Salone. For let's see if we brothers and sisters on a regular run know how to translate certain Creole words them to English, So we that are many of them, we that are here. This is us, and that is it. We were there, now we this, and now we don't so. How you will say don't camp and camp. It has come to the worst, right? And then you can now go with the other question where they say the distance from here to the provinces is too far, or the distance from this point to the provinces is quite long. Depending on how you want for turn the language, then you can able for say that. But again, if they do well now with English languages them, I don't feel so we'll face problem like that. But if you know we don't watch the entire one, we go make you crack jokes and be stress free from all the things that really happen at we country Sierra Leone. That's not being Tell Mi Salone. And also we mimi comedians and at the back when Mohammed Sky Bangura and Babala comedian Babala, also they help we and Kadiatu. We want to tell and say plenty thank you along with Ishmael and the team where they really do this program. Yeah, so we want to say plenty thank you to all them picking them in the background. If you know we don't watch Tell Mi Salone, please, we don't need one from last year. Initially, we get my niece when Salima to Kakebi the Duam. So then we get Ishmael now the Duam. And hopefully I will for join them together. Let them two go on the street together. After we in done in politics, where they do it, we come see a video where we do a coverage with him na FBC. Maybe go join we. But the woman too busy for the discoveries them. For we're not there for force, education come first. So let's take the discovery to that Salone Morning Discovery Day. We are also discovering education.
And when it comes to leadership, I am here to talk to you about someone I have seen over the years. And this is not because of she's standing or she's running for the biggest office when it comes to student politics. But I believe
Today is a day we dedicated to Team Salima Sukake, so that I can present my manifesto. That means the plans that we get for students in Mafrobe College and how I intend for go about achieving the desired results at the end of the day. Time framed. They are not limited to just promises. We time bound. We said for say we want to do this. We get quick fix problems there. For instance, what in a hostel, so we get water problem, we get sanitation problem, we get security problem.
That's now being Salima Tukake, where they run for the president of the student union government na Frabe College. So una way in a college, na the university, register, make sure say you vote for Salima Tukake. Now me they do Tell Me so. So as you can see, let for move. I think we episode 2 or 3 for Tell Me Salone, what we they do first. It be even the dance after where the guest been get all in questions and right. So if you don't watch some of them Tell Me Salones and there you can go back and watch them still in our YouTube channel in our Salone Discoveries. And Talimatu, good luck. I'm a proud auntie here, and I hope say you win this and hopefully you can bring change to FBC, and I'm sure the entire team of KID-AFAN Discoveries and KID-AFAN Company, the fans, them, the viewers, then they wish you well. And una we know somebody where they go to FBC, can listen to Salimatu in manifesto where it been do. I think the actual election they don't move on to the 6th. Hopefully they not change them again. Please, if you they now for listening and see if you actually feel say what it tell you now the facts. try for vote for him. And some people is say not vote for me because you see me say I'm a fine looking woman or what we've done before in the past. But she say reality days. She say change need for happen at FBC. And I want to tell you she's a force to be reckoned with. And with that, it can bring change now for Bay College. And we wish you all the best, my dear niece. And I'm gonna be a proud auntie, and already I'm a proud auntie. You are very vocal in what you are doing, and I believe say the entire team they wish you well, and we viewers them now so can definitely wish you all the best. And this they come from Queen Awa, and also Amana to Sarah CB. They say good, Amana to emojis and since them big, but I love them. Thank you. They say good. And also we get Queen, they say we wish you well, my sister. Absolutely. Thank you, Queen. And also we been get another one, victory is yours. They come from Queen Aware from Aussie land. Thank you. And all the best, Sally, and I hope say Auntie would be able to come back here and say the victory speech, and then hopefully we'll get you in the studio where you go tell me how you get to go about and implement them solutions there. So now in our university, because you know what, Sierra Leone want to see better education, quality education, where students themselves will be proud of, and we want for use them visions there. So we say, school picking and need, the next generation, and something where Sally talk about, decisions that way we they make right now. Lord, we know say it will affect we your generation, it will affect the next generation and future generations. Them. With that being said, we encourage everybody, if you believe in manifesto and say that now waiting for big college need, please come on board, vote Salima Tukaki, and for the liberation of Ora. That's what she says. And those are her words, and I wish her all the best. I'm a proud auntie, like I said, and I wish that we'll conquer this one. And as Mrs. Study said, victory is yours. Thank you very much, Amanatu and Queen, for now comment them and all the one them where they join me. And also feel free for comment and also comments being come from Mohammed Kabo, we say good talk, doctor, and also Sky, they say hello. So with that, Lord, take the discovery to me own work. One of the work them way we believe say we will continue for do and continue for change things, and now we continue here. Now endless love trailer. We get different fine artists, fine actors and actresses them. Now we country Sierra Leone. And see the view of we beautiful Sierra Leone. Hey, before I even play this, I didn't have the background, but I try for they on a twofold of the what's it called, if I'm able to. If it doesn't allow me, it's okay. I will share that. You now see right now the view of Sierra Leone. I'm very fascinated about how we present we country Salone because it makes sense for law we try for make sure say the country actually look well, and in that way people themselves go see say Salone a beautiful nation. You can even tell by Tell Mi Salone how we can present them, and also this now a drone shot of Freetown. And one time before during me other programs and where been stream live on Salone other in a different platform. So this now will stream on we own platform, right? I've been do a whole view where maybe I will count them back. Will they take the drone shot to different parts of the country, and I will begin to share them again. But this now Freetown, city cotton tea, Salone can become the beautiful place that we all want it to be. We just need good things, the enabling environment for create jobs now we country Sierra Leone. With that, I believe say that's a beautiful nation. That's all I can say.
I am going to forgive her on this one. But the next time this repeats itself, then it means that you are no longer useful to me anymore.
Make sure I am protected.
Thank you. You are safe.
How much do you want to stay off the door?
It's only a fool that can think that I can trade my love for a chicken check.
What is wrong with you?
I am really worried.
happening here? Are you here to complete the job?
I am not aware of him having issues.
Junior is not changing. Those are what makes a man. What do you think a woman needs from your man?
Why would you get yourself involved with a shoemaker?
He's not a shoemaker. He's a student just like us. Don't touch my skin with your filthy hands.
I was a qualifying student at university.
That useless daughter of yours, where is she?
Chief,
bring her out! Bring her out!
Why are you after me? Why are you barking at everyone close to me as if you are my dog?
Please take it easy. Calm down and tell me what she has done wrong.
Just shut up!
How can you be so careless? What is wrong with you? I'm sorry, you're bringing yourself into this fight, right?
He's after my son.
It is disrespectful to me.
Want your son. So stay away from her.
There should be no problem with your work in this case.
So you're in this aspect. Take it easy.
Take it easy? Take it easy!
What is wrong with you? Huh? Are you mad?
I'm doing my work here.
Now we not the fire, we the follow the smoke. The iron we know they burn or they broke. I be they talk and then they facing a joke. Me money and me power, no they tire for work. Give me.
Okay, fun with them. That's not Endless Love trailer where the premiere the 23rd of December 2022, inshallah. Before we go further to the last trailer for the day, I don't promise you I want for share one discovery, way important for last year because we missed some last week, so that people then will get and take. After which, while we go into the recap of the presentation as we round up the program, this not the link. It is right up at the top of the comment section. I don't highlight and again. I can also repost them if you want for join the conversation, give one or two takes of what you think about the things that really go on now with country Sierra Leone, and then repost them so that it's like visible to the one that we just join with. This now one thing, if you really want to be part of the program live, you just need for click and they accept you and you come live and be on this program. You will be don't watch what we do behind the scenes scuffle, it will be just like that. And let's see waiting Queen send a message, so I want for bring that message there on board so that we can read them and try for switch the video. So enjoying myself. The program is so compact. Thank you, sis. We got the rough start, but we didn't give up. I don't believe in giving up. I believe in keep fighting, that perseverance spirit, so that if somebody they give up, start on time, I'm done here. Not be the playing on Facebook, I'm done here. No, we keep going because it's all about Sierra Leone. The discoveries there is all about Sierra Leone. No one will miss that. I will be in town. Yay! Thank you. Hopefully, yeah. I'm not gonna talk much. I'm gonna just keep my fingers crossed that you're in town, that you're gonna attend, you're gonna be there, we're gonna see each other. That's right. Okay, I'm so excited. And once again, this now the link if you want for join. While I switch the video, make I know click and they add you in where they do the recap before we done the program. But we almost done here. This now we restream where we say we bring you on live. Please feel free for do that, and or if you want to go now with Facebook page, we WhatsApp number today. You can try for see how you self go able for join and participate now the program live, or you comment. We appreciate them very much. able for bring people them on board again. It will be very exciting for let we do that, for give more engagement to the program as always. And you will get for watch the program afterwards. Feel free for comment and share and contribute. So I got to find the video. So as I defend the video, I think I don't see him because I don't want to start right at the beginning. Perfect. Now I can share him. So we'll take this right here. Okay. So I'm gonna do this. I'm sharing the video so that we can continue the program.
Sunday, then they come for the family, then come identify the body them, the demand the way them pick up the streets during the August 10 protest. So,
well, what should they try for appeal for? Una the body that we need. Kind of we so want for go back with brother and our own village. Because it's really sad for we. It's really sad for we daddy. Because we daddy effort in everything and so this we brother every day. We not only na the girl picking the way be so not before that way education. Now we daddy we don't try, don't push away for let go educate some makeni. But when this don't happen, don't we they beg for Lord they able give brother in body. Let them go beg and in own tongue. If you're not going for be so back, we will let the little brother to rest. Because the sorry part right now for we. He did win 1 week now, the day woman born. He left you man strong belly. It's really painful, you know. For the person don't suffer how many years na college. This go happy with an streets.
I don't work on well today big job because of that. I mean, one green boy picking where you don't die. You know, go able come. I don't work on well all this while. You know, then we be there in our house. We not be able to go fend with daily living. So you where they sponsor people and say for go out, you know, right? Very wrong.
Let we continue for maintain law. As we don't say identify, you come here identify, and we watch the process of the burial, and we pray and hope say people will maintain the law and order so that they go bury people are quietly.
Presently, we're there at the Brookfield Hotel, Usai, the Electoral Commission of Sierra Leone. They launched the 2022 voter registration exercise.
Data from statistics, so we prepare also for that one. ID card and boundary limitation are two different things. When we do voter registration, we therefore give voter ID card to people there. Boundary limitation basically now we they use for determining the constituencies and boundaries across the country in each district. Yeah. So we not they give ID card for boundary limitation, but they give ID card for voters, then where then they go register. So once you get that ID card, now you get for use for votes. Where will get for do elections in 2023.
Okay, so what's the difference people get for expect by this ID card and also? I mean, from the others what we don't get previously.
The ID card get forget your number, where now your voter ID number, you get forget your face, you get forget details and way we will need for sure say you actually register. So the ID card is not going to be much different because now in-house with the printer previously and the printer out, but we want to see how we able print and locally within the country.
So what's going to be your last word, to the public as they don't
last word, as we don't launch the registration process today, we message now peaceful elections, and I want all political parties, civil society organization, the youth, the women, the disabled, let everybody mobilize for go register peacefully. As long as the environment is peaceful, we are responsibility now for provide the logistics and create the environment for people that for go do participate in the voter registration.
Okay, that's not being the videos that we have been feel say we not be able to do. I know the second one I've been bringing them on board, but being very too far away, so I've been one for reshare. The first one I've been the one at Connaught Hospital where Ishmael been go and do a discovery for we in the mortuary where we been see different reporters them if we don't watch out we don't publish that since last week I would say the week before last because today a new week we don't start with so that's the show where we see family members them be they cry for the bodies them for the people that we died during that August 10 demonstration or protest. We become, deadly. Waiting will not be the hope for, but it happened, but we dey continue for pray with the family members them. May God give them the courage and the strength for take consolement, as well as may the soul rest in perfect peace. And we will continue for talk to we brothers and sisters them. Now we continue for let we try for maintain peace, unity and freedom, and we hope say justice prevail for every Sierra Leonean, because all Salone lives matter, and for make the government and the ministry understand say when people then don't die, some people are Muslims, they want to be buried right away. They don't need for keep the body for this long just because they want to do certain things. I've been listening to the Minister of Information, I think is in engagement now where it gets with people them, when Abdul Rahman soiree where we say, oh, then self go get a befitting burial. So but why make it take so long? The police officers them that already buried them. Why make them people that are so still they're not able to hand over the body to the family members them for make them go do their own burial ceremony? If government want for come in and support can do that, with their own way for support. We only ask una for let una hand over the body to the family members them, because them feel say they want for bury them. People them unfortunately them some of them find themselves in this violence because there was a harmed force members or security personnel them we decide for begin to go open fire. There's better way for make you go tell you citizens say no, we no allow not go into violence, but if you begin to shoot at them, what if you say you do? Right? Even though we try for put August 10, behind we, but we still get for continue for talk about this, because we expect government for do the right thing for make sure say they release the body them, because it's not the first time. This all the time where something happen, you see they hold on to body, say then they do so thing, and then after where people that don't begin they talk and then they begin they say okay, we will make sure say themselves get a befitting burial. If you don't bury the police officers them, make sure say let them ourselves get buried, and if they continue on our investigation, we continue to do that. That's now what we been see where we been discovering at Connaught Hospital about the people them, and we are somebody where they preach peace and unity in our country. And Queen Awade say, we all have a responsibility to keep peace in our beloved country. Exactly. Everybody gets a role and responsibility for play in the future and development of our nation. This na me own take, na me own quote where I can always share with people them. We get role for play as citizens, we get role for play as government, we get role for play as anybody where they part of that country, that particular country very small like this, where we not big but still find it very difficult for us to get along with things in our country. It was a sad one. It happened. We not be hope for them. It don't happen. We just the place say God give you guidance, give you the wisdom, and give you leaders, and we get wisdom for try to keep and maintain peace and treat every citizen like how they want to be treated. Treat people the way you want to be treated, or how you want your family members them for be treated. Don't treat them like because if you say you didn't have the leadership position, so you can do anything where you want, right? The government must take the lead and enforce the law fairly. Absolutely, because all we can see waiting they happen that they come from Queen Awa, and we want to say thank you for that. We feel say waiting they happen in our country, where you want for enforce law, not only enforce law for the opposite person or the person where you feel say you not like or you not care about. Enforce law for all citizens in our country. We really want for let the government begin to listen to the citizens them, give permission for let people them go out and do a protest when a peaceful one, and find where we they see where people they march from one state to another for maybe like 1 hour or more, depending on who say you in the country, if you overseas, you see them they march, yes, sometimes not all protests can become, and it starts peacefully and end peacefully, but if you put measures them in place, I believe say it will be peaceful, it will be fair for let you hear, let you listen, conduct a community event them, town hall, listen to the citizens and listen to what they say, because if you're able for listen to them, you're able for really able for end some of the things and where they happen on ground. If people then they cry and they tell you say the ground dry, they tell you say job not dey, they tell you say fuel price, price control and all them thing there. Now because they want let you listen, now because they want to make you take action and see how the people that way you appoint for head them ministries there, so they will do their job. Maybe you know we will see all them thing there, so as a leader, but you get for begin to listen and for make sure say you work well with the people them, the citizens and now the country. And in doing so, you get for treat every Sierra Leonean peacefully, respectfully, and include them. Say that they part of them. Especially when you don't take that oath. Say, I go serve this country. I will serve this country. You don't take an oath. And something what we hear the president say, he take an oath as a military officer. And that oath the way he take, in order to get rid of him. Because he don't take the oath, say, it will serve the nation. Begin for talk well, begin for say things them way right for the citizens them, so that then self gonna say this man where they govern we, where they lead we right now, he care about we, he want the best for we. But if you they go and they talk, they give bad talk, where people then talk, you talk, and then some stuff then the way they hear, he really not tell well, not presidential. I just have to say it's not presidential. I know some man will say, doctor, who say they take this so? Who say they take this now because of what they see they happen now? We can't make they take and they because it's not correct. You not expect the government for begin to go and get this soft skin, say, will be selfless. You have to be selfless to take care of people in our country. If we look at all the negative things I want to talk about you and begin to respond to them and begin to say, you don't talk this, so then you where they do and I don't even want to repeat those words because it's not in my vocabulary. And I just think it was wrong, whoever was doing it, number one, and also the government or the president for begin to go and respond to curse word, not just professional, not get any presidential, attributes to or any presidential, it's just wrong. It's wrong. And if people don't want to talk to you citizens that want to talk to you, both home and abroad, just because we're not in the country, means say we are not Sierra Leoneans. We are Sierra Leoneans just trying to make sure say we learn something, we try come and invest in the country. So I don't try for invest in so many things, and in this 1 year, now me know the things and where they go on with that, and I'm not giving up because I take and say, now me country, I still need for continue for fight hard for see how best we all will contribute to the nation building aspect of things. They see when they go out, they do discovery in education for try for see the school systems and where we get what call say education are the flagship program in the country. How we go able improve the educational sector, how we will get a conducive learning environment in the country. But tell me about it. It's like you go to some school and they ask yourself how government go even approve that kind of school there so for letting they operate in the country. So if you get media team online or whether or not they want them on ground, we get the TV stations, then they go and they discover things and then they bring them for make una look into it and say, what, hey, we need for go yonder. What, we not be able to go and do the discovery, but we don't get a media team, we don't go and discover the story and bring them to it. Let's see how we go help. But no, we need to see that. But you know what? We go see very soon KID-AFAN Institute Foundation, alongside, don't try for construct a school project where we'll conclude. We hope say conclude by the end of this month, and also we'll get benches and we'll go support from Sarah Network Charity Foundation. We don't do a lot of things. We want to continue, but in order to do that, I really want to say government gets a bigger role for play. And what you would see they happen within this last 4 years, where really, the president don't take administration or office. It's not encouraging. It's not encouraging. You first year now you for sure say, babe, I'm ready for work for this country. Based on what you don't work. Trust me. Now then they take you now the ballot box, even though you don't go do your registration for vote and everything. People then they go and they vote. But what are you waiting at the guarantee say they will vote you back? Where it be say still we country still the economy poor and the educational system where you take on as a flagship, not done. But when people then talk, you give back talk. You begin to talk, say, I don't do everything I say in my manifesto. And not to that no more, I don't do beyond that. Are you kidding me? Is that true? That's not true. You're not saying the truth to the people, and it's wrong. I am going to call you out, President Bio, because that's really, really wrong. Because don't say that you have done everything for our nation. You haven't. Now you they begin to go now, where they go now there, other media platform, the way now Al Jazeera, when or maybe BBC or CNN, when they ask tough questions, them where we journalists them for begin to do anyway, and give them that freedom. They say if they ask you tough questions, you know, go find them difficult, right? For answer and give you the facts. You don't begin to say, oh yes, I understand say they understand say that's it. But you didn't do that before. You started talking back to people and saying things that doesn't make no sense. And now me on ranting, Dandy. I'm on take. Sometimes you just have to tell people how you feel, and that's how I feel about what's happening. You know, and thanks to Queen and for your comments earlier, and also this one they come from Amanatu. Thanks, Dr. Isitu Kejalo. Appreciate you. Wonderful program. Keep up the great work. Yes, thank you, sis. And then also this back they come from Amanatu. They say because they're no waiting, then they hide. They're noting and they hide indeed. Tell them again, because for me, don't take me in that part where I have to blast, you know, what's happening in our country. And then our leaders need to do the right thing, you know, to us, the ordinary citizens. Always, thank you, Queen. You know, tell them again. Amin Yarabi, they come from Amana to Sanusi. And then true, ma'am, but this government now pauper, you know, like, you know, if you are a president, you should ought to know better. You are not an ordinary people. Listen to the cry of the people. They vote for you in one heart. That's a very important thing. And I try for emphasize, and thank you, Amanatu, for bring that, and also, you know, and all that. You know, mortal man, no, they say you don't want for listen to waiting you citizens and they talk, then you want for condemn. How you will grow? How you get for become, you know, a good leader? We're gonna leave a legacy now your country. Thank you for speaking the truth. I have no reason, you know, like what can I, you know, people that would know me before and would only listen to me on different platforms, no say I don't cut corners. I have no reason, because you know what, at the end of the day, the people that they suffer. People that they suffer in our country, and we will continue for advocate, and I encourage people them what they also. We'll talk about things them where they affect the basic needs them. We still then at the bottom of the hierarchy, maybe the first and the second one, you know, of Maslow's. We still haven't climbed up to that stage where people then will begin to say there is this self-actualization. How many people in our country where they're at the top of the pyramid? You know, the pyramid like this. How many? Not many. Not many. And I am disappointed for see something like this. We encourage people then for vote. We encourage and urge people then for be peaceful and wait for that election come. The president say he not to prefect, where then they just take out any time where they want. Nobody now say you're not prefect, Mr. President. You are not a prefect. You are elected. Me now, so I don't say you are elected. Where they elect you, I listen to a TED talk where you do. So many promises then where you make. So many promises then where you make. Mr. President, I want to tell you, say, you know, try for stick to them. The people that are around you, now they can destroy you, then they give you words them where you for talk. Then they write script them for you where you never even read before. You just go you read them. Then big English them. You get for engage with people them inside their native language everybody they understand. If you know say you talk something now the country, you want let the people that know and understand what you they say. Talk them in Creole, and where you know where you talk in Creole, make let them translate them into Madingo, into Timini, Fula, Mende, you know, so. All the different tribes then where we get na Salone. Translate them. Let the radio them, play them. You know, because not everybody get the chance to go on Facebook, YouTube, and watch, because with data system, you already know. So as I say this and as I try to bring them out like this, I'm just being realistic and being factual in terms of what thing happen. People didn't need for you waiting you they talk and waiting are you solutions them in how we can improve the country Sierra Leone. With that being said, As we continue with discovery for end this program, go down with a hit 2-hour mark, because you know what? Last week we'll not be able to focus on certain discoveries them. But this now my message to you, Mr. President, and I hope say you listen. I hope say somebody take this part of me clip and send them. Let you just listen. Yeah? If you not listen back, not a problem. But you self know say, would they sitting at the 4th of September? You only get like what? 8 months or 9 months for election. Within that time, so many things are going to happen. If you want to go back to that office day, if you want to go back there, let for give back talk. Listen to what people and they talk. If they tell you say they fly, cut down on the fly. Now make you get Minister of Foreign Affairs. Let them do the waka. Not to every take for left you picking in a house. You know, for example, if you're not Combra and when you're not the Combra, you're not the papa for the nation. Yeah, you go to left you picking a babysitter every day. You don't even kind of host. Me, I don't know why I've been born with Pekin, Fatima. And wait, for some reason, share the same name as your daughter, your wife. The first day I want a job, trust me, I come back to the babysitter. I not ever left like sleep day. So now the same way we want let you think about how you want to lead with country in the right direction. If this not the right direction, this not the new direction, waiting at the change what we don't see over the years, waiting at the change. Really, tell me. Back talk, I think it's not presidential. Back talk, it's not presidential. You know they encourage people them for let them talk. Sierra Leone too small. You don't live in the Western world. You don't educate in the Western world. You don't see what people them they talk and what people they expect from the leaders them. And at the end of the day, you want this democracy. Let it be the one where people they vote you. We're not to corrupt practices them they deal with. We're not to like crook then they deal with. Let them vote you genuinely. If God don't give you this opportunity, not to everybody get for be president in a country. Now only few individuals and God don't destine for be president and for be leaders. So if you don't get this opportunity, use them wisely. Use them wisely, because if you don't use them wisely, you will go back and when your time done, you will say, what difference did I make in Sierra Leone? What impact did I show to the people of this country? Me, in general, where is Donna? The term where you hand over to Tijan Kaba. I was young in Freetown, but I was so happy to see that happen. And I was happy to listen to your TED Talk. But while I listen to your TED Talk and look over the years what has happened, trust me, Mr. President, they are nonsense. Nonsense, because you just spoke for nothing. You spoke with no action. I'm not to say, what president are you killing me? Tell me something, make a catch feeling. My dear sister, you don't even know self. Half back and half baked is from this government, is what is showing out from this government. Yeah. More laughs. But that not being doctorized to intake. You don't taste more and not talk, but you just need for talk. You don't taste more and not talk. And I not talk in terms of waiting at the advice that we they give the president. President, obviously, I don't go vacation or I be still there. I be just in a. So Lord continue the discovery. Lord end up with the last trailer, and then we can do the quick recap for the program. Tell well for make we the always the things say waiting they happen and we continue at the right thing. No, it's not the right thing. Okay, that's my take.
Most intriguing, thought-provoking story ever told is back with a bang, with more captivating episodes in its season 2 series.
When I pull bondo, na saga chong. They all part them. Then they can pick all what they want for.
A land deeply rooted in custom and tradition.
Oh, change this tradition.
One of which requires young girls who come of age to be sent into the bondo booth.
This lawyer will meet her.
You expect me for change the laws now this time? When we papa, then papa then. Don't make now we the campola.
Then all don't
2018 National Entertainment Awards winner for Best TV Series.
What is that first marriage?
The freshly graduated girls are sent straight to the chief's barrack in the presence of all the villagers.
They don't pull with woman there, Pabundo. And today, not the day.
Where they are lined up for any man to choose any one of the girls to be his wife.
We all know with tradition. Say, now we the chief the first.
The die is cast. Now Susan, very beautiful, well-shaped and attractive, has captured the eyes of all the eligible men in the village. But Susan is also deeply in love with Yapo, son of the village chief. Pasantigi, the next man to succeed the chief, is also desperate to have Susan as his wife.
Hey, you send me as
Find out in this award-winning, heart-throbbing blockbuster TV series, Seraton, produced by AAA and Dr. Aissatou Kake Jallow, is written by Ismail Dadis Bangura and directed by Mohamed Shagi Kabo. Executive producer, Dr. Aissatou Kake Jallow. Starring Haja Masire Conte as Susan, Ismail Dadis Bangura as Yapo, Grappa as Pasantigi, Al-Idris Demo as Chi. Enjoy Sierra Leone movie at its best. Seraton, the difference between imagining and seeing.
So just something for let we see that now be discovery in entertainment when Seraton season 2 trailer they play right now episode 1 through 5. Lord quickly do the quickly I did do the discovery recap and we end the program at the sorry we found that we don't stay late as we not can stay now this late, but I want to say plenty thank you all now join me. And this now the weekly summary updates in discoveries with me, Dr. Aissatou Kake Jallow. We're now the 4th day of September 2022. And as we bring una the discoveries, them we want for they come here for highlight time. And this now a program where they come to una live on Facebook, YouTube. Now we get 2 different YouTube channels them where we they stream live. So you go there now one side, you deal with few people them, and then you did on the other side. So now we can see the different people that we don't join the program. We want for say plenty thank you. And again, I will can I say if you still feel say you want for add your voice to this program, please feel free for do that with this link where I don't highlight now. So no say it's very important that you talk for with people them, then some of them not able to talk for themselves. You get the means, the opportunity for make sure say you do that for them. So now the link this, even if now 1-2 minutes you feel say you want come, don't feel shy, please feel free. I will bring you on board so we can talk and see how we can address issues then at the country. But the comments them were very much appreciated and fruitful to waiting they go on. And when I already will be listen to me, you give me advice to the president. I hope say you listen to that, and I hope say you take them seriously. This not just KID-AFAN Company Limited, where in a Freetown 56 Campbell Street with different things them where we they offer. Now the office. So if you did it, you want for visit we, for any of you different coverages them, this not in other flyer, you go now Facebook page, contact we can reach out to you, or you can send me email, or now with different social media handles them, you can see what they offer now the office. We they do event coverages them, so that you want for do that, you want for rent the space for talk about things, please feel free to do that. And we encourage you for join we don't do discoveries in different things them as I've been talked to now before, waiting they hold up discovery in health, definitely get for deal with a lot of things and where they go on our country. So I love to focus on that. And we don't talk greatly today about mental health, where we get for find way how we can bring people them on board for we can to mental health. Now we country with the hope say, the sport ministry understand that parts there and other people them understand that parts the important for get mental health in the country Sierra Leone. I encourage you for either click the link and join me in the program at the end of it, or if you want for left hand for another week, definitely please feel free see I will share this link going forward. And we get discovery, in our Salone Morning Discoveries, Salone Discoveries, the Inside the Box, Tell Mi Salone Entertainment Discoveries, and Sports. And we don't share then discoveries there, so with viewers them, and we go above and beyond for make sure so we bring discoveries and we matter to we people them both home and abroad. And we want to say thank you as they continue for join we now the program today. And also this now the 5 episodes then we currently play now KID-AFAN Discoveries. If you know we don't watch them, please feel free for do that. This now also the scuffle where we don't complete for shoots, where we hope say we will hit international platform as we been geared towards getting foreign actors then from Ghana, Nigeria, and also we director now from Nigeria, and we co-producer now also from Nigeria. But we get so many people them we take part in this movie. We now a very tough one them now we country of finest actors them now we country we take part of the scuffle. So not forget say this now movie where they go change the face of Sierra Leone, and I know say that's not something will go happen. And then as we continue, this now previous movies, the movie don't do big guys, Sarah Tom, season 1 day na production channel for Sarah Network, and then also you get Salone Discoveries where they carry big guys season 2, and then we get season big guys season 1, excuse me. Then Sarah Salone Discoveries with KID-AFAN, and also we get season 2 of Sarah Turner with channel with this KID-AFAN Discoveries. And this now be the finale, and I can just do a recap of which we don't do today. And this now with different links then for all the trailers them, so it will entice you for make you go join and go and watch that program day. And we been get them in a subtitle, that way they people can go understand, and we hope they will continue for upload the remaining episodes them, and as we get towards premiering Endless Love. So this one come from Queen I say, please let me know the price for the ticket. I will need more than one. Absolutely. Once we don't finalize the plan in which we get currently, they go on says we going to make sure we announce it. We'll begin to share the flyer now so during the program for each week. So one for say thank you in advance as you get for join me, and we pray that we all may come in good health. And then Queen continue for say thank you for your time to share so much interesting things about our nation, the game changer. Thank you. We can to film, and as we want for change the game now the movie industry, Dr. Isatu is the game changer. Thank you very much. This now with 2 different YouTube channels them, Salone Discoveries with KID-AFAN and KID-AFAN Discoveries. And we want to say plenty thank you, and we don't do some teaching points. So we go move on to the other part, and this now we humanitarian wings them. If you want for donate to Sarah Network Charity Foundation, we are a part of, and I want to encourage you to make you go do that. We don't do so many things, and we don't impact the country as a whole. And also we get KID-AFAN Institute Foundation, where they choose for select certain discoveries them, especially education, now the focus for that, and something we may go do personally without any request for any other person for join, but you can join the Sarah Network Charity Foundation for make you go donate, and because that's not a group work, so that we can all do it together. And then as we continue for say, visit the website when at sncfny.org, so let you go see all the different things and what we don't do as a foundation or as a charity foundation. We're not a group work, a team of people that really listen to Sarah Network Radio can always come there and join me. And then also I want to say plenty thank you and appreciation to you, the viewers. Without you, we cannot be here. I won't be coming here and sitting here by myself. Even the one that we watch the program at the end of this the summary today, we want to say plenty thank you to you, the guests, where they go inside the program, and also for be part of the program. We want to say thank you to the entire team at Freetown, Sierra Leone. I want to say thank you, and as we continue for work hard for we country, now continue for bring change and discoveries that will matter to we country, Sierra Leone. And that now way how KID-AFAN Discoveries and also Salone Discoveries intend for and things them now we country, Sierra Leone. And we continue for pray and ask people them for maintain peace, unity, and freedom. And then we ask for justice for let it prevail now we country, Sierra Leone. So please feel free to make sure say you do your part as a citizens, as we call on government for do their own part. We also they ask you, the citizen, for do your own part, because it's important for let you do your own, because as you call on government, you want to call on the citizens them as well. And doing so, it could be very important for let we go do that, and I will continue for do that advocacy day for say, what, this now KID-AFAN Discoveries and Salone Discoveries weekly summary updates and discoveries with me, Dr. Aissatou Jalo. As we end the program, I want to say plenty thank you, and also we only have past 2 hours today. I want to apologize for the time we'll start, as well as all the technical issues that we can come. But trust me, now the logo we get for we country Sierra Leone, and make with the so and make with they do this. Some of we get different things and for do, but you know what? It's not about waiting you to do for yourself. It's what you do for society. It's what you they contribute now the nation, because all the one that when they comment, trust me, they want to see good things for happen now we country Sierra Leone. Thank you, plenty thank you to Queen Awa, where they stay up very late in our Aussie land, and trust me, it's not easy. And also Amana to also in a place where the timing zone not conducive like for we waiting at the US. They say thank you, ma'am. Thank you, family them. On a good night, stay safe and keep healthy. Sierra Leone for better. Tata. That's now what they come from Amana too, and also Queen Biddy say thank you. And I want to say plenty thank you from Ian, from Salomon, Mr. Host friend, Kumba, and all the one that we don't drop, before the program they end. I want to say thank you. I appreciate you now all, and we end the program with the end credit. And I want to say have a blessed week ahead until we meet again next week. This now Dr. Aissatou the sign out. I want to say have a good night and have a blessed week ahead. Thank you.